High School. Let's give you those starting lineups. First off, for the Cardinals, the usual starting five. The guards are Mark Kramer, a 5'8 senior, and Joey Morrison, a 6-foot senior. Forwards are Doug Howard, a 6'1 senior, and Nate Taggart, 6'5.5 junior. And in the middle will be Travis Roby, a 6'6 senior. Starting guards for Sturgis, Ben Salvage, a 6'180 senior.
Just a good, quick post player.
I'm sorry, he's starting at center.
Yeah, got the wrong height on him. He's 6'4".
I'm sorry. Okay, Salvage is at center. I wrote down G instead of C. Well, we've covered Mr. Salvage in the middle. The guards are Brock Smith, a 6'170 senior.
He can knock down the three. We got to know where he is all the time.
Other guard, of course, Brian Kahn, young man who had a sensational game against the Cardinals. First time out, scoring 23. He's a 6'180 senior.
Well, he's the man. Leads them in scoring and in rebounding.
The forwards, Tim Kozo, he's a 6'185 senior.
Him and Nigel Norman are splitting a lot of time now.
And the other forward is the 2,000-yard man, Mike Bieberkorn, a 6'2", 180 senior.
On his way to the Air Force Academy to play football, this kid is a winner.
As you notice, Tim Miller starts 5 seniors, so it is a veteran squad.
Nigel Norman, the sophomore, has been getting a lot of playing time as of late. Expect him to see him probably early in the game. Patience, patience, patience. That's what we want to see here tonight. See who's got more of it, the Sturgis Trojans or the Coldwater Cardinals. They're ready to place. This place is packed. And I'm not sure, Mees, that there aren't more Coldwater fans here than there are Sturgis fans.
It's pretty even
if nothing
right
else,
now.
It's a split.
Yeah. Well, as the old announcer, Van Patrick, used to say, you can't get another fan in here with a shoehorn. Cardinals dressed in their road red jerseys with the white numerals. And Sturgis in their home whites with the black numerals and orange trim. And this crowd on both sides is on gold. This is what we've been waiting for. Cardinals going to the bucket to our left, Sturgis to our right. Taggart against Salvage for the opening tip, and it's controlled by Coldwater underway. Howard down court to Roby. He'll go inside and gets it rejected by Salvage. Comes back outside, though, to Howard.
Tremendous block by Ben Salvage.
Morrison, top of the key. Salvage with some real ups there. Morrison, right wing pass to Howard at the arc. Sturgis opens up in a man-to-man. Taggart, right elbow, fires. No good off the iron. Rebound to Sturgis to Bieberkorn. Here come the Trojans with their first possession. Smith over the timeline. Left wing it goes to Kime. Kime tries to get a screen, guarded by Morrison. Morrison knocks it away. Loose ball. Kime picks it up left wing. Well, you figured Morrison would draw Kime on that man-to-man.
Be a great matchup all night.
Colsell tries to go baseline, cut off by Howard. They swing it back out top to Kime. Now he feeds it over to Brock Smith. Smith to the left elbow it goes. With it is Salvage. Salvage, right wing. Kime got a good look for three. Dribbles into the right elbow. Fires and scores over Kramer.
Nice pump fake. Got Mark Kramer off the ground. Stepped inside and knocked it down.
2-0 Trojans. 6:55 to go. First quarter. Howard at the top of the key. Howard between the circles. Howard right wing pass. Goes to Kramer. Well, Salvage trying to set the tone for the night with that huge block on Roby in the first couple of seconds. Sturgis going to a zone. Here is Howard, left elbow, bounce pass to Morrison at the wing. Morrison brings it back outside. Now between the circles to Kramer. Right wing it goes to Howard. Howard works against Bieberkorn. Now it kicks it over to Taggart on the right wing. Taggart two-time. Whips it to Howard. He'll go to the cup. Layup. Good.
Great assist by Nate Taggart.
And Howard found a seam in that zone, if you can pardon the football analogy there. Now we get an official timeout. And what this is all about, I don't know. Apparently some water in front of the Coldwater bench.
Yeah, I think so. Good officiating crew here tonight. Bruce Keeling from North Adams, Dave Bruce from Marshall, and Dave Riley from Jackson. Three-man crew here tonight. We'll see this all next year. The Twin Valley will go completely to three-man crews. And this is a good one here tonight. The Stripes will stay out of this game.
We're tied at 2, 6:14 to go in the first quarter. Here's Smith on the left wing, feeds it off to Kime. Kime tries to get a screen from Bieberkorn, comes to the top of the key, near side of Colzo. Right wing it goes to Smith. Smith hands it off to Colzo. Colzo out top to Smith. Over to Kime. He'll penetrate down the left baseline, tries to feed it inside for Bieberkorn. We're going to get a whistle inside and a foul on Coldwater.
Mark Kramer trying to dig that ball out, and he's called for the first foul of the night.
So the clock is stopped with 5:56 to go in the first quarter. Game is tied at 2.
Good hustle play by Mark. Just made some contact when he went for the ball.
On the inbounds, Kramer bumped into Smith, and they let it go, luckily for Coldwater. Kime on the left wing. Kime gets a screen from Fieberkorn. Slings it over at Kozel. Right wing, triple try. Bullseye!
Tim Kozel getting a wide open look, knocking it down. The senior doing what he needs to do.
2-3 Sturgis zone. 5-2 Trojans on the 3 by Kozel. 5:35 to go first quarter. We're just underway. Kramer on the left wing to Morrison on the right side now. Morrison right wing to Howard. Howard against Fieberkorn. Now between the circles to Kramer. Top of the key. Kramer left wing pass to Morrison into the lane to Taggart. Nate dribbles, fires the 8-footer. Off the iron, too strong. Roby tries to keep it alive. Grabs it now. Sticks it back up. No good, but he drew some contact. And Roby will shoot 2.
Terrific effort in there by Travis Roby to keep tipping that ball, keep it alive. Grab the offensive rebound. They had no choice but to foul him. He was going to put it in for 2.
Salvage picked up the foul. The first one against Sturgis, and Roby will be at the line. And Roby was a big man in the fourth quarter against Sturgis in the first ball game.
Travis shooting about 55%, but much better as of late. He had some early foul shooting trouble.
And the first one is no good. Too strong off the back of the iron.
Come on, Travis. Don't make a liar out of me.
Roby,
Our Cardinals spotlight tonight. Travis Roby.
One more line left. He'll dip, he'll shoot, and a good rotation. Doesn't get the roll, though. So it rattles out. Rebound Salvage. 5-2 Sturgis into the forecourt. Smith on the right wing over Kramer. Fires a 10-footer. Good!
Good defense by Mark Kramer. Nice shot by Brock Smith. Rises up and knocks it down.
So Sturgis off to a fast start. They lead 7-2. Kramer to Morrison over the timeline. Back to Kramer. Well, the Cardinals aren't going to get rattled by this fast Sturgis start. Left wing goes to Howard. 2-3 Sturgis zone. Now Morrison between the circles. Morrison looks it over. Right wing it goes to Kramer. Kramer to the right elbow to Taggart. Now dishes it to the blocks to Morrison. Back outside to Howard. He'll penetrate. Gets it knocked away by Kime. Loose ball. Howard is on the deck. He's got it. They call a timeout, or do we have a jump ball? Jump ball situation. Arrow belongs to Sturgis. Cardinals try to call a timeout when Howard was on the floor, but the stripes say it's a tie-up, and Sturgis gets the ball in the possession arrow.
Good smart play by Joe Morrison to try to get the timeout there. He just couldn't get the official quick enough.
So Sturgis has the ball back with 4:28 to go. They have the early control, leading 7-2. Nice move. Kozel tries to go inside. Shot good for Fieberkorn. He draws some contact, and it's all orange and black right now. Fouls on Kramer. He's picked up 2 early. Second on the Cardinals.
Great ball movement there by Sturgis. We got good rotation the first time, a little slow the second time. They got the pass into him. Nothing Mark could do but foul him.
Fieberkorn at the line, and he gets the three-point play, and Sturgis is out to a 10-2 lead. Kramer will come out, and Hayes checks into the ball game now for Coldwater.
See if Jason Hayes can get a little pump into this.
Pressure in the backcourt now by Sturgis. Howard in the backcourt, guarded by Smith. Over it goes to Morrison. It's a zone trap by the Trojans, and they get the steal. Smith beats it ahead to Kozel. Kozel slows it up now, gets it into the lane of Fieberkorn. Back outside to Salvage. Right wing it goes now to Smith. He'll penetrate inside. Pass stolen by Taggart as he tried to get it to Fieberkorn.
Good job there by Tim Miller. As soon as Mark Kramer went out of the game, he put pressure on us.
Morrison left wing. 3:52 to go first quarter. Sturgis out to a 10-2 lead. Hayes in the right wing. Hayes looking it over. Sturgis still in that zone. Hayes between the circles to Morrison. Morrison to Hayes, right wing. Hayes goes to the baseline, feeds it inside to Taggart. Nice move to the cup, and he'll score off the glass.
Great dish in there by Jason Hayes, getting something started immediately after coming off the bench.
Cardinals needed that bucket. It's 10-4, good buddy. Sturgis on top. 3:24 to go first quarter. Now on the left wing, here's Kozel. Kozel out top to Fieberkorn, whips over to the right wing. Salvage comes in the lane, fires it, too strong off the back of the iron, rebound Taggart. Here come the Cardinals. Hayes down court to Morrison on the left wing, back to Hayes, over to Taggart. Taggart now near side to Hayes, left wing to Morrison against the 2-3 zone, wide open inside. Taggart on the weak side scores, what a pass.
Oh, good weak side cut by Taggart. Great look by Joe Morrison on the assist.
Cardinals cut the Sturgis lead to 4. It's 10-6 Trojans. 2:52 to go. First quarter. Selvage right elbow against Taggart. Selvage dumps it down low. Fieberkorn catches it somehow. Gets it blocked now by Morrison. Loose ball recovered by Smith. Hayes knocks it away. Smith saves it, but he's out of real estate. He's out of bounds. It's Coldwater ball.
Great defense and great hustle in there by the Cardinals. Turning it up already.
Norman and Conrad checking to the ball game now for Sturgis, replacing Selvage and Kozo. 2:39 to go, first quarter. Sturgis jumped out to a 10-2 lead, but the Cardinals, as they have done all year long, kept their poise. They're back to within 4, can cut it to 2, maybe 1 this trip. Hayes over the timeline to Taggart. Left wing it goes to Howard. Howard with the ball in the right hip. Looking over that zone. Howard, bounce pass, left corner Hayes. Hayes brings it back outside in the dribble to Morrison between the circles. Bounce pass, right wing, Howard. Right elbow, Roby. Roby goes inside, has his strip. Roby gets it back, and he puts it up and in off the window.
Travis Roby just digging it out on sheer perseverance there and putting it up.
Cardinals have run off 6 straight. They trail 10-8. 2:03 to go, first quarter. Time left wing, drives the baseline, and he lost the ball out of bounds. He had a step on Morrison and flat out lost it out of bounds.
Yeah, kind of just lost a little handle on the ball, couldn't get it back, bumped into Taggart, and the ball went out of bounds.
1:55 to go. Cardinals can tie it this trip after falling behind 10-2. Morrison right wing. Morrison looks to the weak side. Now out top it comes to Howard. Whips it over left wing to Roby. Roby against Fieberkorn. Contact inside, and I think Roby will get that foul. Or no, it's going on Fieberkorn? And Tim Miller can't believe that call.
I think he had Travis, and Travis made a real aggressive move to get rid of him, but they still called Fieberkorn.
Selvage will hustle to the scores table and checks in just in the nick of time. He'll get Fieberkorn. That was the first on Mike, second on the team. 1:44 to go, first quarter. In it goes to Roby at the left elbow. Now back out between the circles to Morrison, near side to Hayes. Sturgis stays in their 2-3 zone. Cardinals have found some seams in that zone, though, in the first quarter. Howard on the left wing. Howard out top to Morrison between the circles. Now Morrison looks it over. Over it goes to Hayes. 1:25 in the quarter. Roby right elbow. Left wing. Howard triple try. Good look. Bullseye. Cardinals lead.
Nice inside pass, and Travis Roby kicks it right back out to Doug. Doug squares up. Nothing but nylon.
Cardinals on a 9-0 run. They lead 11-10. 1:08 to go, first quarter. Sturgis needs a basket right now. Kime goes right baseline, 12-footer, tough shot. Can't get it to go off the iron. Good defense there by the Cards. Howard the rebound. Howard into the forecourt. And momentum now wearing a red and white shirt. Hayes in the right wing. Hayes between the circles. Near side to Morrison. 51 seconds to go in the quarter. Howard left corner. Triple try, no good. Too strong. Weak side rebound to Brock Smith.
Good little push off there by Brock Smith to get himself free.
Well, they let it go. Smith in the lane. Lots of contact with Hayes. No good. And now we're going to get a whistle inside and a foul on Sturgis. Ben Selvage is better. He better be careful. He didn't like that call. And, boy, you don't want to show up the official in front of 2,600 people.
That won't bode well for later.
No, you don't want to get the guy mad at you because you're not going to get any calls later. 2 on Selvage, 3 on the team. A potential problem for the Trojans. Their starting center, Selvage, now with 2 fouls. All right, 11-10 Coldwater. They have the ball. 24 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Howard on the right wing against Kine. What a matchup that is. Over it goes to Nate Taggart in the right corner. Cardinals may be playing for 1. They have the possession, Earl, so Dave Hammer can possibly get back-to-back possessions here. Hayes with 12, 11-10. Hayes top of the key. Kicks over right wing Howard. 7, 6, 5. Howard. Morrison between the circles. Roby in the lane. 10-footer. Too strong. Follows the shot. But the rebound is grabbed by Selvage. And the first quarter comes to an end. And the Cardinals have a 9-point run to take that 11-10 lead after 1. Cardinals on top. 11-10. Back following this.
Be kinder than necessary. Be modest. Parents, teach your kids good sportsmanship. Parents, practice good sportsmanship. Act like you're the only fan in the stands. Lose without excuses. Be a good loser. Be a good winner. Be a team player. Sportsmanship begins at home.
Welcome back, everybody, to Sturgis High School. We're about ready to start the second quarter. The Coldwater Cardinals on top of the Sturgis Trojans, 11-10. And the Cardinals have the ball in the possession arrow to start the second quarter. Sturgis stays in their 2-3 zone. That's their bread and butter defense, that 2-3 zone.
John Bryan partial in the game for Nate Taggart.
All right. Howard to Hayes to Morrison, right wing. Morrison looks to get it inside, gets it back outside to Hayes. Near the center circle, right wing to Morrison. Cardinals on a 9-0 run right now. Howard between the circles, working against Shesky. Now hands it back to Hayes. Mark Kramer with 2 fouls on the bench right now for Coldwater. Here's Howard, left wing, tries to drive baseline, cut off by Norman. Now gets it back out top to Hayes, over to the right wing to Morrison. Morrison to Howard, top of the key, penetrates to the left side of the lane, can't shoot. Good defense there by Shesky. Now Morrison near side of Hayes. Can penetrate against that 2-3 zone. Back outside of Morrison. Cardinals very patient right now. They've had the ball for about a minute on this possession. Hayes dribbles to the top of the key. Left wing it comes to Howard. Howard between the circles to Morrison. Left wing to Hayes. 6:57 to go in the half. Now Hayes brings it back outside to Morrison. Morrison whips to the partial at the foul line. Right wing Howard, a triple try. Bullseye!
JB, knowing where the assassin was, kicks it out to him for a clean 3.
And it's let's see now, it is a 12-point Cardinal run. And Howard nearly steals the ball here in the near side. The pass by Shesky for Norman, knocked out of bounds by Doug. Still, Sturgis basketball.
Good recognition there by John Parshall. He had a look from the elbow at the free throw line, saw Doug spotting up clean on the three-point line, lays it on him, and Doug just buries it.
How much of a dagger is that? You play defense for over a minute, and Howard gets a good look for 3 and drains it. All right, 14-10, and the Cardinals have taken the Sturgis fans out of the game right now. Here's Kine between the circles. Hands it off to Norman. They run the weave out high. Norman, a pretty good-looking sophomore. You'll hear a lot more from this young man in the next couple of years. Shesky between the circles. Shesky hands it off to Kime. Hayes guarding him. Cardinals stay with a man-to-man. Salvage now out top at the left elbow. Lobs it down low. Contact. Partial fouls Conrad. That'll be the first on JB and the third on the team.
Conrad getting some good low post position in there, and JB just didn't ride him out quick enough.
6:12 to go first half. Coldwater leads 14-10. Cardinals on a 12-point run. Kime triggers, gets into Selvage, and that will end the run as Selvage gets the lay-in on the inbounds pass.
Nice cut there by Selvage to get himself open.
And the Trojans needed that basket real bad. They were stuck on 10 for a long time. 14-12 Cardinals. Left wing, Howard to Partial, left baseline, back out top. It comes to Howard, between the circles to Morrison. Right wing to Hayes. 5:50 to go first half. 14-12 Coldwater. Hayes. Now to Howard. Sturgis stays in that 2-3 zone. Howard top of the key. Howard left elbow. Bounce pass to Morrison. Into the blocks to Taggart. He's two-time. Nate tries to muscle it up. Does so. Partially blocked. May have gotten him on the arm. No call. They let it go. Norman comes away with it.
Might have been a little bit of a force there by Nate. He probably needed to kick that ball out.
All right. Sturgis can tie it or take the lead this trip. Kime, a dangerous three-point shooter. You got to watch out for him. He'll penetrate. Now kicks over the weak side. A cross-lane pass deflected away by Hayes, but run down here in the near side by Shesky. Now Shesky on the right wing. Used up his dribble between the circles to Selvage, and the Sturgis will settle things down and reset the offense. Kime right wing to Shesky. 5:05 to go in the half. 14-12 Coldwater. Shesky against Hayes. Hayes knocks it away. Shesky recovers though. Gets it down to Norman. He's fouled from behind by Howard. And that'll be the first on Howard, fourth in the team.
Really ferocious defense being played out there on both sides of the ball. A very, very physical game. You would not expect anything different. The sophomore Norman comes out of the game, and number 52 Conrad comes out. And who we got in there? We've got
Roby's back in, and he relieves Partial. And Rusty Reed will come in on the next dead ball. Now they try and whip it inside, and we get a foul inside on Coldwater. And it goes against Roby, and Roby's picked up his first and the fifth on the Cardinals. Here comes Rusty Reed into the ball game, and he'll check in for Morrison.
Morrison getting a nice round of applause for his defensive effort.
All right, Sturgis ball at the baseline. Kime gets it into Selvage. Now back to Kime on the right wing. He's two-time. Back outside it comes to Shesky. Now Shesky at the top of the key. 4:47 to go in the half. 14-12 Coldwater. Kime out top. It comes to Kozo, and as he starts to penetrate, he's called for a travel.
Good position there by Jason Hayes. Little traveling music.
All right, Sturgis will show some pressure in the backcourt. Hayes in the backcourt. It's a zone trap. Over it goes to Howard. He gets over the timeline to Roby. Now the Cardinals have numbers. Roby gets it back outside to Howard. Howard right wing, pulls up 18-footer short. Follows his shot. Tries to go back inside. Gets it rejected inside by Selvage. His second block of the game. Here come the Trojans. Shesky back to Kime. Kime penetrates. Kicks over right wing. Van Nest fires and scores from 8 feet on the right side.
Nice kick out by Brian Kine.
Found the open
Good
man.
penetration and, like you say, found the open man.
Tied at 14, 4:07 to go in the half. Sturgis has scored 4 straight. And Reed has the ball knocked away in the backcourt. And hustling back, Hayes knocks the ball away out of bounds from Shesky. But the pressure in the backcourt forcing a Cardinal turnover there. And Dave Hammer will get Morrison back into the ball game.
Great hustle play there by Jason Hayes to prevent a basket. Hustling Hayes.
4:01 remaining in the half. We're tied at 14. It's been as advertised thus far. Here's the inbound, the Selvage in the left wing. Back it comes to Shesky. Shesky near side to Kozo. Kozo kicks over to Kime. Kime has only 2 points thus far. Down the baseline he comes. Pulls up, fires off the window and scores.
Great one-on-one move by Brian Kime. Just weaves his way through the defense and then rises up and banks it in.
Trojans on a 6-point run. They lead 16-14. Now Morrison between the circles to Howard against that 2-3 zone. Left wing to Morrison. So Morrison still on the left wing. Back out between the circles to Hayes. Hayes. Boy, they're putting a lot of pressure on the ball on top of this zone. Hayes gets out of trouble. Now finds Howard on the right wing. Howard between the circles to Morrison. 3:20 to go in the half. Morrison top of the key. Kicks it over left wing to Hayes. Hayes to Howard in the left corner. Fires the triple. Bullseye!
Great look in there by Howard to take Nate Taggart's screen, get himself open the corner. Jason delivers the ball. 3-ball.
Howard's got 3 triples. He has 11 points, and the Cardinals lead 17-16. 2:58 to go first half. Kozo right wing against Howard. Tries to go baseline. Tries to get a screen. He's 2-time now. Back outside. Morrison got a hand on it, but it comes into the hands of Kime at the top of the key. Kime penetrates left elbow. Kicks it over left wing to Shesky. Shesky back to Kime. 2:43 to go in the half. Kime tries to get a screen now. Works against Morrison on the left wing. Cardinals in the man-to-man. Shesky between the circles against Hayes. Right wing it goes. Selvage a triple try. It rattles out. No good. Rebound, Howard. Selvage had a good look for 3, but he didn't get the roll. Now Roby. Left wing to Hayes. Cardinals with a 1-point lead in the ball. Roby left elbow. Right wing Howard. Good look for 3. Triple try. It's an air ball. Over the hole. Well, he's human. Into the hands of Kozo. Here come the Trojans. Kime on the left wing. Kime gets a screen. Now brings it back between the circles to Shesky. Left wing Kime, a long 3. That's too strong. Roby got a hand on it and knocks it into the hands of Nate Taggart. Here come the Cardinals. So the 2 big sharpshooters misfiring on the last couple possessions. Howard on the left wing. Here's it from the student section at Sturgis. Air ball, air ball. Now Hayes. Back it comes to Morrison against Kime. Near side Howard, and Doug's going to hear that the rest of the night. Between the circles. Over it goes to Hayes. 1:40 to go first half. Hayes looks over that 2-3 zone. Right wing to Morrison. Morrison out top. Howard. Left wing. Hayes just inside the arc. The 18-footer no good. Weak side rebound. Taggart no. Stick back. Roby yes.
Tremendous offensive rebound by Travis Roby. Caused underneath the basket. Snatched up the ball and put it back. Travis playing big.
19-16. Cardinals lead by 3. 1:15 to go. First half. Kime left wing hands it off to Selvage. Selvage guarded by Taggart on the left wing. He'll back in the Nate. Tries to back into the post. Now he'll force one up and miss. Good defense by Taggart. He gets the rebound. Forced Selvage into a force. Oh, there's a new term. Forced him into a force. Where'd I come up with that?
Sounds like one of those Star Wars deals.
Yeah. Here's Morrison, left wing. Cross court, Howard. Howard with 49 seconds to go in the half to Hayes. 19-16 Coldwater. Morrison, left wing, out top to Howard. Howard penetrates down the left side of the lane, back out to the left wing to Morrison. Over to Hayes between the circles. Oh, this is WTVB Coldwater. I forgot, Jim. Sorry. Left wing triple try. Howard, bullseye! There!
Doug Howard got the hot hand, and his teammates are finding him.
And they're not yelling air ball now. It's 22-16. Howard with 4 triples here in the first half. He's got 14. Cardinals up 6. Boy, a stop here before halftime be awfully big. Sturgis will play for 1. 14, 13, 12. Kime looks at the clock. 10, 9, 8. Cardinals have one foul to give. 7, 6. Kime goes to work on Morrison. Kicks it over right wing, triple try. It's an air ball from the right corner by Kozo. Hayes runs it down, and the Cardinals take the momentum into the locker room. Your score at halftime, Coldwater 22, Sturgis 16. Back following.
Emphasize respect. Treat everyone with dignity, honesty, and integrity. Cherish your children for what they are, not for what you'd like them to be. Remember that high school sports are conducted in a classroom. Act like you're in one. There are no excuses for taunting and trash talk. Remember, it's a privilege to play high school sports. Remember, it's a privilege to attend high school sporting events. Sportsmanship begins at home.
I noticed in the JV game we had Andy Phillips out there, Brad Phillips, his younger brother, who's having a sensational career at Kalamazoo College. So we got another Phillips to contend with coming through this program.
All right, here we go. Second half underway. Trojans going to the bucket to our left, Coldwater to the right, and Sturgis had the ball in the possession arrow to start the second half. Cardinals up and up in a 2-3 zone. They were playing man-to-man the entire first half. A different look here for the Trojans. Let's see how they handle it. Here's Smith between the circles. Smith, left wing pass, Kozo. Kozo dribbles to the left elbow, guarded by Morrison now. Between the circles, it goes to Smith. Brock Smith, their point guard, kicks it over to Kime. Kime just inside the arc, fires. It's short off the iron, and Kime just not in rhythm right now. Rebound, Kramer, who's back in the ball game. He got 2 fouls early, sat out most of the first half. Howard, left wing, tries to get a screen from Kramer. Down to the blocks, it goes to Taggart. Taggart backs in, turns, puts it up with the right hand, too strong. Rebound, Kozo. Here come the Trojans.
Good footwork in there by Nate, just couldn't quite get himself cleared.
Kozo fires a three from the left wing and buries it. They
Kozo just pulls up, stops, and pops from 25 feet. Nothing but nylon.
22-19, a huge three for the Trojans. Gets them back to within 3. 6:58 to go, third quarter. Morrison between the circles. Trojans back in the 2-3 zone. Kramer directs traffic on the right wing. Kramer now between the circles. Over it goes to Morrison. 22-19 Coldwater. Morrison. Near side it comes to Howard. Howard, who had 4 triples in the first half, can't shoot. He's 2-time. Back out top to Taggart. Over it goes to Kramer. Right wing it goes to Howard. Howard whips it in the lane to Taggart. Nate puts it up and missed it, but he got fouled. Now, was that on the shot or was on the floor?
No, I think that'll be on the shot. Fevercorn got him right on the way up.
And it is 2 shots. Good call, Dave.
Fevercorn, boy, he is just a ferocious competitor. I can see why he's got an appointment to the Air Force Academy. What a competitor.
Second foul in Fevercorn, first in the team. Taggart at the line, first one, rattles and falls. Oh, he thought he put it up there a bit too strong, but he got the shooter's roll. Looks like he got some soft rims in this gym.
Boy, it didn't look like there was any way in the world that ball could go down and it backspin right into the hoop.
The second one off the iron, no good. He splits the pair, 23-19 Cardinals. 6:30 to go, third quarter. Quickly down the left wing, Kozo. Out top it comes to Kime. Over to Kozo, left wing. Kozo back to Kime. Swings it over to Brock Smith. Smith directs traffic. Cardinals back in their man-to-man now. Right wing, here is Kozo. Kozo against Howard, between the circles to Kime. Right wing it goes. Fevercorn tries a 3, buries it! No, it's a 2. He was on the line, they say. It's only a 2.
Lining it up, knocking it down. You wouldn't expect that out of him, but like I say, he's a competitor.
Cardinals break the pressure. Howard takes it inside, gets it blocked by Fevercorn, but Fevercorn got him with the body. I would assume. Boy, it looked like he got a lot of ball. But Fevercorn's picked up his 3rd foul.
Very athletic move by Doug Howard to get himself in there. Fevercorn wanted to charge, but he's not going to get it. Doug Howard, our 75% free throw shooter, going to go to the line.
Cardinals are 1 out of 4 at the line tonight. 5:59 to go, third quarter. Coldwater leads Sturgis 23-21. And Fevercorn not happy as he comes out of the game. And Tim Miller's trying to plead his case with one of the officials. Now, Sturgis probably remembers that intentional foul call against him late in the game at Coldwater. And looking at the replay, it was, to be honest with you folks, a rather questionable call that went the Cardinals' way. Howard's foul shot, no good off the back of the iron. Maybe they should put him back a little bit at the three-point line the way he was shooting into the first half.
Got a little lid on that free throw hoop.
Cardinals now 1 of 5 at the stripe. They got to do better than that the rest of the way. Howard with one more. Line right. He'll dip, he'll shoot, and he'll score. He splits the pair. He now has 15 points. Cardinals are up 3, 24-21. Down the right side, here's Brock Smith, guarded by Howard. Feeds it over to Selvage on the right elbow. Left wing Selvage. He'll dribble into the baseline and score. Kozel, rather. Tim Kozel scores left baseline.
Kozel with a nice move off the three-point line. Pump fake, got himself open, knocked it down.
Kozel with 5 points here in the third quarter, bringing the Trojans back to within 1, 24-23 Coldwater. 5.5 to go, third quarter. Howard between the circles. 2-3 Sturgis zone. Near side it comes to Kramer. Kramer looks it over. 5:23 to go. Now to the foul line, it goes to Roby. Back out to Morrison, left wing, to Roby at the foul line. Roby guarded closely by Kime. Bounce pass to Kramer on the right wing. Into the corner to Howard. They come out on him. They won't let him shoot now. Here's Howard dribbling into the lane. Howard down low. Taggart spins up and too strong. Rebound Kime.
Good defense on Nate Taggart.
And
they need to take that up strong, not use a spin move there.
Trojans can get the lead back this trip. Kozel, who has sparked the third quarter comeback, kicks it over to Kime, over to the right wing to Smith. Smith, out top it comes to Selvage. Left wing, here's a triple drive for Kime. It's short off the iron. Brock Smith with the rebound, collides with Kramer. And Kramer's on the deck, and who's going to get the foul here? There was a lot of contact. And it goes against Kramer. That'll be 3 on Mark.
Tough call there on Mark Kramer. He's just going to the floor and gets stepped on and gets the foul called on him. Jason Haim is in the game. Mark real unhappy about coming out. Nate going to have a little discussion with Coach Hammer about his inside play, I think.
Aaron Taggart checks in for his brother Nate. Sturgis ball out of bounds. They can take the lead here. Kime at the baseline. Kime, in it goes to Smith on the right wing. Guarded by Hayes. 4:38 to go, third quarter. 24-23 Coldwater. Before a standing room only crowd here is Sturgis. Kozel on the right wing, guarded by Howard. Back it comes to Kime. Kime works against Morrison. Over it goes now. Selvage a triple try. Bullseye!
Ben Selvage lining it up. Line drive, nothing but net.
So the Trojans get the lead back. 26-24. Kime going for the steal at midcourt from Hayes. Commits the foul. That'll be the first on Beezer and the third on the team. So Sturgis has come out of the locker room firing. And they've hit some long-range buckets. A couple of threes and a long two. They've outscored Coldwater here in the third. 10-2 to take a 26-24 lead. 4:10 to go, third quarter. Hayes right wing. Hayes brings it back outside. 4:05 to go. Hayes to Morrison. Morrison to Roby, right elbow. He'll dribble in the lane. Fake. Got his strip, and he got fouled by Kime. And it's going to be 2 shots. They say Roby was in the act of shooting. Kime has picked up his second foul. That's the 4th on the team.
Good job by Travis. Moving it down the lane, going to get the little short runner. Kime decides to foul him, instead of let him shoot from 3 feet. Good footwork by Travis in there. Get himself open.
All right, here's Roby at the line. It's in the air, and it's good.
Roby we need to start a stretch of free throws.
Roby can tie the game here. 5 points for Travis. He's 1 of 3 at the line tonight. 3:58 to go, third quarter. 26-25 Sturgis. Roby's second one rattles and won't fall. Howard going up the back of Conrad to miss the foul. And that'll be 2 on Howard, 2 on the team.
Doug trying to get a real aggressive move in there. Looked like he slapped that ball to the floor, but he kind of went over the guy's shoulder, and they're going to call that every time.
Nate Taggart checks in for Aaron Taggart. 3:55 to go, third quarter. 26-25. Sturgis has rallied from a 6-point halftime deficit. They have the lead. Selvage on the left wing works against Nate Taggart. He'll go into the blocks, cut off. Howard guarding him now, 2-time. Back outside it comes to Smith. Swings it over to Kozel. Right wing it goes. Kime penetrates, kicks it back out top. Good look for Kozel. Triple try. It's off the iron. No. Selvage tries to keep it alive, but he goes up the back of Taggart and gets called for the foul. And Ben has picked up his third, and that's the 5th on the team.
Good active movement in there by Nate to go after that ball. The only thing Selvage could do was climb up his back. He did foul our ball.
Selvage and Fieberkorn each with 3 fouls now for Sturgis. And Coldwater with an edge in the bench, perhaps, as we get down to the fourth quarter. We'll just have to wait and see. Howard, right corner to Hayes. Hayes back out between the circles to Morrison. Morrison, guarded by Smith. Joel, near side to Hayes. 3:14 to go in the third. Taggart at the foul line. Right wing Hayes. Hayes goes baseline 2-time, 3-time. Jason in all kinds of trouble. Finds Roby right elbow. Over it goes to Taggart left elbow. He'll fire it short. Rebound Kime.
Nate got a good look there. Just not enough lift under that ball. He's shaking his head saying, what is the deal?
Brock Smith. Left wing it goes to Kozo. Kozo to the line, the lane inside. Oh, the pass goes by Conrad out of bounds. It is Coldwater basketball with 2:48 to go third quarter. This third quarter has been controlled for the most part by Sturgis.
Tough pass for Conrad to try to handle in there.
2:42, clock running. Cardinals have the ball. They can get the lead back this trip. Morrison right wing, 26-25 Sturgis. Roby, right wing, Hayes down low, Taggart to the cup, put it up too strong. Roby stick back, good.
Oh, good ball movement in there by the Cardinals. Hayes to Taggart, Roby on the putback.
Coldwater gets the lead back, 27-26, 2:23 remaining in the third quarter. Into the forecourt, Smith against Hayes. Hayes bumps him and commits the foul. That'll be the first on Jason and the third on the team.
Jason thought he had a steal there. Got the ball slapped away, but made a little bit of contact.
Clock is stopped with 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the third quarter. Coldwater 27, Sturgis 26. Sturgis basketball. Smith between the circles. Bounce pass Kime right wing. Kime against Howard. He'll penetrate to the lane. Back outside to Smith. Left corner it goes. Colzo. Bounce pass. Salvage in the lane. 14-footer no. Rebound Kime. Oh, he got fouled by Howard. Just a little bit of a tangle up there as Howard was on the ground and Kime came down on him, it looked like, and Howard's picked up his third. So now the Cardinals, Kramer and Howard, each with 3 fouls.
Coach Hammer talking it over with the assistants about whether to leave Doug in or not right now. It looks like they're going to do it.
Maybe rolling the dice a little bit here. Now Doug's got to play smart with 3. Salvage on the right wing. Back it comes to Norman. Over it goes to Kime. Between the circles to Smith. Left wing Norman. 1:50 to go third quarter. Norman tries to go baseline. Cut off by Hayes. Now brings it back outside of Kime. Nice screen on top here by Conrad on Jason Hayes. Now Smith between the circles. Brings it back to the center circle. 1:40 to go third quarter. Drives on Howard. Trying to get number 4 on Doug. Down low to Salvage. Was he out of bounds? Yes, he was. He was on the baseline when he took the pass. It's Cardinal basketball.
Standing on the stripe when he caught the ball. Good break for the Cardinals.
Yeah, unfortunately for the Trojans, he lost track where he was. All right, Cardinals get the ball back. 1:30 to go third quarter, and Coldwater calls a timeout. We'll take Coldwater leading Sturgis 27-26. Aaron Shedd into the ball game now for Coldwater. Doug Howard on the bench with 3 fouls.
Game is as advertised, Mies.
All right, Morrison left wing. Cardinals took a full timeout there. Now to the corner it goes to Hayes. 1:22 remaining in the third. 27-26 Coldwater. Shedd between the circles against that 2-3 zone. Trojans have been in a 2-3 zone all night. Taggart at the right elbow. Over it goes to Hayes. 1:10 to go in the third. Morrison between the circles. Morrison looks it over. Now to Taggart at the right elbow. Taggart back to Shedd between the circles. Under a minute to go now in the third quarter. Hayes on the near side. Works against Kime. To Morrison between the circles. Morrison works against Smith. Near side to Hayes. Cardinals may play for the last shot of the quarter. We're down to 46 seconds. That's going to be a long time to hold on to the ball, but they can do it. Hayes with 42, 41, 40. At center circle. Near side to Morrison. Morrison out top against Kime. Now back to Shedd. They're pushing the ball back towards the center line, this Trojan defense. Shedd almost had it knocked away from behind by Smith. Now back it comes to Hayes. 25, 24, 23. And the Cardinals look like we'll play for the last shot now. 20 seconds. Morrison, Taggart at the foul line. Down low. Oh, the pass went over Roby's head out of bounds. Dave Hammer says, settle down. All right, play some defense.
That's what they were looking for. They were going to burn the clock off and try to get a post look, and they got it. And he just overshot Travis on the flash.
Now Sturgis can score before the end of the third quarter, and they'll play for the last shot. Kime with 8, 7, 6. Kime against Morrison. Right wing Norman. Norman back to Kime with 3, with 2. He'll run and gun. Blocked by Morrison. Salvage. Layup. No. Do we have a foul? No. Or do we? Wait a minute. What do we have here? Do we have a foul? I think we got a call inside. What do we have? A foul on Coldwater. As the buzzer sounded, Nate Taggart picked up his first foul. That'll be the 5th on the team at the buzzer.
Sound like it was after the buzzer, and that's what Coach Hammer's asking.
And he is not happy with the explanation. 2 shots for Ben Selvage, line left. A chance to tie the game right now. First one is in. Now he can put the Trojans ahead after 3 quarters. 27-27. Selvage to put the Trojans ahead, line left. It's in the air. It's going to be in. Nothing but net after 3 quarters. Sturgis 28, Coldwater 27.
Learn to show enthusiasm even when you don't like it. Be the most positive and enthusiastic person you know. Attend your children's high school activities. Be a positive role model at your children's high school activities. Respect judgment calls made in good faith. Remember that kids play sports to have fun first. Be a fan, not a fanatic. Sportsmanship begins at home.
Welcome back, everybody, to Sturgis. Well, fasten your seatbelts, folks. These last 8 minutes ought to be interesting. 28-27, Sturgis taking the lead at the end of the 3rd quarter on a pair of foul shots by Ben Selvage as he was fouled by Nate Taggart at the buzzer.
Ratchet down the defense and shoot free throws. That'll be the key to this. We were outscored in the 3rd period 12-5.
It was a Trojan 3rd quarter after Coldwater led 22-16 at halftime. Both teams have showed some grit here tonight, coming back several times. Cardinal basketball in the possession arrow. Kramer back in the ball game now with 3 fouls. Here's Taggart on the near side. Over it goes to Kramer. Left wing to Morrison. Morrison looks it over between the circles to Howard. Doug playing with 3 fouls. Kramer left wing. Kramer works against the 2-3 zone. Back it comes to Howard. Howard shut down there in the 3rd quarter. He only had 1 point. Howard has it. Left baseline. Cut off, though, by Selvage. He can't go inside. Have to bring it back outside. And I'm sure Tim Miller told his guys at halftime, fellas, somebody's got to stop number 50. Morrison between the circles. I don't know if he said it in that tone of voice, but here's Taggart in the left corner. Taggart at the left side of the lane now, guarded by Selvage. Back outside it comes to Howard. Now left wing to Morrison. Cardinals very patient with the basketball. Down 1, 28-27. 7:09 remaining. Kramer to Taggart, right wing. Taggart back out between the circles to Morrison. Morrison brings it back to the center circle. Over it goes to Howard. Left wing Kramer. Down low, Roby. Fakes. Puts it up. And good!
Oh, tremendous move in there. Power move by Travis Roby. Get himself a little look and get the ball up. Rolls across the rim. Drops in. Cardinal lead.
And Roby's got 9 points now. Kime at the other end against Morrison. Cut off by Josie. Try to go baseline. Brings it back outside. Swings over to Smith. Into the right wing it goes to Norman. Norman against Howard. Gets a screen from Conrad. Goes right elbow. Down low. Blast knocked away by Roby. But comes back to Norman. A runner no good in the lane. Loose ball grabbed by Morrison. Cardinals get the stop, and they have a 1 point lead in the possession.
Excellent defense in there by the Cardinals.
Morrison takes the pass from Taggart. 6:18 remaining. 29-28 Coldwater. About as close as a new pair of shoes on a rainy day in the middle of July. Here's Taggart on the right wing. Taggart almost had a strip by Kime. Used up his dribble. Now finds Morrison left wing. Morrison back to Howard between the circles. Duck had 14 points in the first half, 15 for the night. Left wing it goes to Morrison. 5:57 remaining. Left corner, Howard. Howard. Now use up his dribble. He's 2-time. Back outside to Morrison. To Kramer. Right corner, Taggart. Baseline drive. Back out top. Kramer kicks it over left wing. Howard. Good rotation defensively by Sturgis. Now Taggart's pass knocked away by Norman. It goes out of bounds. Then they say it last hit Taggart as he and Norman were going for the loose ball. And it's Sturgis ball with 5:38 to go.
Nate passing a little sluggish tonight. Nate saying to Mark, my fault, Mark.
Well,
and this is a team that sticks together.
Now these Trojans now with the basketball. Down 1, 29-28 Coldwater, 5:32 to go. Smith swings it over to Kime. Kime on the right wing. Kime over to the near side to Smith. Howard got a hand on it. Now here's Kime. Kime against Howard, gets a screen. Bounce pass inside. Fevercorn to the cup, scores, cross contact. Yes, and 1 for Mike Fevercorn. And Sturgis gets the lead back with 5:17 to go. That foul goes on Nate Taggart. That'll be his second, team foul number 6.
Pick and roll, just standard old-fashioned basketball, executed to the tees there by Brian Kime and Mike Fevercorn. They've been playing a long time together. Great execution of the pick and roll.
Fevercorn's foul shot, no good. Taggart rebounds. So Sturgis back on top, 30-29. Kramer to Taggart. Ball goes through his hands. It's going to come out of bounds. Look out, Tim Miller. Got some guys going after that loose ball. It's out about the Sturgis. Dave Hammer wants a timeout, and we'll take a break with 5:08 to go. Coldwater trails 30-29. It's a 20. All right, we're going to keep it here then. 20-second timeout taken by Dave Hammer.
Tempo of this game is rolling back into the kind of game that the Trojans want to play. We need to settle down and get some good inside post looks. They've been very, very active with this zone. Tremendous defense by both teams tonight. And we have just not got the easy kind of looks we often get out of our offense.
5:08 to go. It'll be Sturgis basketball following the Cardinal 20-second timeout. Sturgis trying to knock off the number 3 team in the state in Class B. And here comes Smith. Bounce pass to the right wing it goes. To Kime, back to Smith. Penetrates against Kramer. Back out top it comes to Kime. Kime hands it off to Smith. Over to the left wing it goes to Kime. Kime tries to get a screen out high by Fieberkorn. Brings it back outside. Less than 5 minutes to play. Over to the right wing it goes. Now here is Kozo. Kicks it over to the left wing. Brock Smith has it. Smith tries to give and go with Fieberkorn. Not there. So the Trojans reset. Kime on the left wing. Kime against Morrison. He'll penetrate to the lane. To the cup. Whistle before the shot. And a foul on Morrison. That's going to put the Cardinals over the limit. 7 fouls on Coldwater. First on Joe Morrison. It'll be 1-1 for Sturgis with 4:35 to go.
Brian Kime with a terrific, quick first step. Using his little hop step. Got himself a little breathing room. Joey fouled him. Going to the line. Brian Kime.
Kime fires, scores. He'll get the bonus. Kime only with 5 points tonight, but Sturgis has the lead by a bucket, 31-29 with 4:35 to go. Cardinals held to only 7 points here in the second half by the Trojan defense. Kime's second one is good.
Kime a 75% shooter, knocking down both of those.
32-29. Right now momentum is with Sturgis. 4:30 to go. Roby on the left elbow. Back it comes to Morrison. Cardinals have turned it over their last 2 possessions. Morrison, a nervous dribble between the circles. 4:18 to go. Over it goes to Kramer on the left wing. He tries to run the show. Taggart at the foul line. Back between the circles to Kramer. Right wing to Howard. To the foul line to Roby. Roby back to Morrison. Left wing Kramer. Cardinals just cannot get a good look against this 2-3 zone in the second half. Now here's Morrison on the left wing. Morrison. Under 4 minutes to go. Cardinals are down 3, 32-29. Howard, who's been shut down here in the second half by the Sturgis defense after scoring 14 in the first half. Over it goes to Kramer. 3:47 to go. This is a crucial possession for Coldwater. Morrison to Roby at the foul line. Down low, Taggart the catch and the score.
Great look inside by Travis Roby to find Nate Taggart.
And the Cardinals take another 20-second timeout here, Dave. Clock is stopped with 3:37 to go. Dave Hammer now with 2 timeouts left. It's 32-31. Sturgis leads by 1. We're going to keep it here during this timeout. And
what a high school basketball game.
Well, a lot of people figured the game would be in the 30s. And that's what we got right now. Sturgis 32, Coldwater 31, 3:37 to go. Cardinals are over the limit. They've got 7 fouls. Sturgis has 5 fouls, so they got a foul to give. The possession arrow belongs to Sturgis.
Looks like free throws down the stretch to me, Mees.
Sturgis at the line tonight have done pretty good. They're 5 out of 6.
Or that crucial steal. Both these teams take real good care of the ball. Somebody can generate a steal. That might be the difference in this game.
Coldwater, by the way, 3 of 8 of the stripe tonight. Some pressure in the backcourt by Coldwater. Kime over to the far side to Smith. He'll get it over the timeline. Now with it is Kozo. Back it comes to Smith. 3:27 to go. Left wing, Kime penetrates inside. Almost lost it back on top. Smith a triple try. Bullseye.
On a broken play, Smith picks up the ball and knocks it down. Huge, huge shot by Brock Smith.
And Sturgis calls a timeout. I think Tim Miller wants to set up maybe some full court pressure here. And it's a 20-second timeout called by Tim Miller. Well, you can practice all week. No, they're going to call it a full? All right, full timeout. We'll keep it here anyway. Boy, you practice all week on various plays, and man, isn't it something? A broken play winds up golden for the Sturgis Trojans.
Well, oftentimes the game is played this hard and this close. That's exactly what happens. We get a deflection, ball's knocked out. Brock Smith's in the right place, scoops it up and just buries it. The senior guard, he's been doing it for a long time, played 3 years of varsity basketball. That's all you would expect out of him in a game like this.
All right, it's now Sturgis 35, Coldwater 31, 3:16 remaining in the third quarter. As far as the Twin Valley is concerned, the Cardinals do have a little bit of breathing room if Sturgis should beat them tonight. A victory next Friday over Albion would wrap up the conference outright. And but the Cardinals want to take care of business tonight, get it over with. But Sturgis has shown tremendous fortitude here in the second half. They were down by 6 at halftime against the number 3 team in the state. Outscored Coldwater in the third, 12-5. And lead now 35-31. Some pressure in the backcourt. Morrison gets it in the midcourt to Howard. He'll get over the timeline. Another crucial possession for Coldwater. Down 4, 35-31. 3:09 remaining. Morrison on the right wing. Morrison wants to get it into Taggart, but he's two-time. Now Roby, back it comes to Morrison. Down low, Taggart. He catches, he misses. Tap, Roby, no. Rebound, Fevercorn. A big stop for Sturgis. The Cardinals got it inside, but they couldn't get the bucket.
Got the look they wanted, just couldn't get the bucket to go down.
So now Sturgis looks to run some clock. Leading by 4 with 2:43 to go. Smith on the right wing between the circles to Kime. Guarded by Morrison. Bounce pass near side. It comes to Kozel. Kozel between the circles to Kime. Over it goes to Smith. 2:29 to go. Now a bounce pass comes to Kime. Morrison guarding him. 2:22 to go. Clock is running. Sturgis with the ball in a 4-point lead. They've outplayed Coldwater here in the second half. Morrison steals the ball from Kime. Morrison goes down against Kime to the bucket, and he'll put it up and score. How did he got that ball in the basket? They want a foul on Kime. They're not going to get the call, though. 35-33. A huge steal and hoop by Joe Morrison. Under 2 minutes to go. 35-33 Sturgis, and Tim Miller wants a timeout. It's a 20, 1:56 to go. Boy, the Cardinals really wanted that foul on Kime at the other end here. That would have been the third on the Beezer, but Joe Morrison with a huge play to keep the Cardinals in the game.
Well, just a gutsy play by Joe Morrison. They're using all of his athletic ability, going up against one of the best ball handlers in this league in a long time. Strips him clean, goes in there, takes a hard bump from Kime and knocks the bucket down. I thought there should have been a foul call there, but this game has been well officiated.
All right, folks, 1:56 to go in regulation time. Sturgis 35, Coldwater 33. Tim Miller called a 20 following that bucket by Morrison to kind of settle his kids down a little bit. Fevercorn inbounds the ball to Kime. Remember now, Coldwater's over the limit. Kime between the circles. Near side comes to Kozel. Sturgis looks to run some clock. Fevercorn left wing. Back to Kozel between the circles to Smith. Smith near side Fevercorn. Fevercorn kicks over to Selvage on the right wing against Howard. 1:38 to go. Selvage near side to Kime. Kime works against Morrison. Right wing pass to Smith. Guarded by Kramer. 1:30 to go. 35-33 Sturgis. Right wing Fevercorn. Back to Smith. Guarded by Kramer. Into the corner it goes to Fevercorn. Guarded by Howard. Back outside it comes to Kime. Down to 1:18. Kime against Morrison. Comes between the circles. Gets a screen from Kozel. And they're going to call a foul on Morrison going through the screen. With 1:14 to go. That'll be 2 on Joe. 8 on the team. Roby checks back into the Cardinal lineup for Hayes. And at the line for Sturgis will be Brian Kime. Beezer has hit 2 of 2 at the line here in this last quarter. He has 6 points. It's 1-1. Line left in the air, drains it.
Yeah, you can color both of these gone.
Yeah, he'll hit this one too. 36-33 Sturgis.
Brian Kime, the right man to have out the line at this time.
And it's in the air. It's no good. Rebound, Roby. Roby looking for someone to pass to. He gets over to Howard. He says, here, Doug, you take it. 1:06 to go. Cardinals with a 3 can tie the game. They'll probably look for a good 2, though. 1:02 remaining. Morrison, left corner. Oh, a high pass. Howard has to save it. Howard, left wing. Roby, left elbow. Near side, Kramer fakes the 3 to Morrison, right wing. Down to Roby at the blocks. He is going to be bumped, but they had a foul to give with 50.4 to go. And the foul goes on Sturgis. It goes against Fieberkorn. That'll be his 4th. Mike kind of emotional right now. But that's really not... Oh, they say that's 5 fouls. Well, the board has him for 5, and he's done. I got to learn how to count these fouls, Dave. I'm just...
But maybe you used your eraser earlier and just didn't know it. Mike Fieberkorn knew it right away, though. He just started right for the bench. He's given a 5 to Kozel. Time coming into the game for him is going to be number 12, Matt Seliski.
So big loss there for Sturgis. Fieberkorn out of the game with 5 fouls. Shesky checks in for Sturgis. 50.4 to go. 50.4. Next foul on Sturgis puts Coldwater into the bonus. Cardinals are down 3. Roby out top. To Kramer between the circles. To Roby left elbow. To Howard left corner. Howard stops. Wants to shoot Kemp. Back it comes to Kramer. Right wing Morrison down the tagger through his hands. Oh, and Brock Smith tried to save it, but he was out of bounds. It's still Coldwater ball with 33.8 to go. And Coldwater wants a timeout. What do you think? You go for a 3 now?
33-8. No, I still think they look for an inside post move. Try to get it inside. See if they can get an inside post shot, maybe a foul. And if not, try to get the kick out. They were trying to get the kick out there to Doug, and Travis didn't see him quick enough over there in the corner.
33.8 to go. Coldwater, by our count, with 1 timeout remaining, but the way I keep track of fouls, that's very unofficial. Sturgis, by our count, has 3 timeouts left. It's 36-33 Sturgis. Trojans have the possession arrow. Both teams are in the bonus. And it's Sturgis 36, Coldwater 33.
An extraordinarily well-played game here tonight. Well, I'm telling you, this is. I know a lot of people don't like low-scoring games. I just love this kind of defense. Just ferocious on both. First 1 to 40 is going to win.
Yeah, starts to look like it. Don't forget, these 2 teams could play in the regional finals if everything works out at Western Michigan University. Keep that in mind. All right, Morrison will trigger at the baseline, 33.8. Coldwater with 1 timeout left. Right corner, Kramer, triple try for the tie. No! They went for the tie. Morrison rebounds to Howard, top of the key. 28 seconds. Bounce pass to Roby with 25 to Morrison. Morrison between the circles with 21, 20 to Howard, left wing. Doug tries to get free, and Coach Hammer wants to take a timeout with 16.9 to go, and that's his last timeout. Sturgis on top, 36-33. And it's a full timeout. Dave Hammer's out of timeouts. Tim Miller still has 3 left. Cardinals went for the 3. Kramer got a pretty good look in the right corner, but it wouldn't go.
Both coaching staffs working overtime right now. Tim Miller wanting to stop Dave Hammer and Kelly looking for, and Shepard, Coach Hobart, they're looking for some way to get Doug or Mark an open look at the 3-ball line.
Well, one of the keys here in the second half is that Sturgis has been able to shut down Doug Howard. After Howard blew up for 14 in the first half on 4 triples, he's been held to 1 point here in the second half. And the Cardinals as a team have scored only 11 points in the second half. That 2-3 zone, the way they've been rotating, they just have not given Coldwater very many good looks at the basket.
Just great defense by Sturgis all night long. Played with just ferocious effort.
They're denying the entry into the paint, too. All right, here we go, folks. 16.9. Sturgis on top, 36-33. Morrison on the far side. Gives it in to Kramer. It's knocked away. Goes out of bounds. Knocked away by Shesky. Still Coldwater ball. We're down to 15.2. Shesky almost came out with a clinching play there. Cardinals now need a 3 to tie. Morrison trying to get it in bounds. No timeouts. Gets it into Howard. 14-13. This may be the ball game. Howard with 10 to Roby to Morrison. Triple try left wing. Too strong. Tiger tip. Whistle. Foul. No. hang on here. Hang on, fellas. They keep playing, but we have a whistle with 6.2 to go. And we have a foul on Coldwater. It goes against Taggart, and that'll be his third. Apparently a push-off inside on Nate Taggart, so we'll hike it down to the other end. Tim Miller is screaming for a timeout, and they finally see him amongst the din here. And the Trojans take time, and they're 6.2 away from handing Coldwater their first loss of the season. 36-33, Trojans on top.
Stay right here.
36-33. Sturgis on top, and they'll be at the line with a chance to wrap it up. Remember now, Coldwater's out of timeouts. It'll be 1-1.
Place is rocking, Mees.
And the student section from Sturgis is ready to break loose here at the final buzzer. I'm kind of glad we're over here on this Coldwater side. There might be some people crawling over us at the end of the game to rush the floor. Boy, communicating in here has got to be extremely difficult.
Coach Hammer at the top. Him and Kelly both. Trying to make sure they're positioned in the right place here.
All right, here's Tim Colso at the line. Well, Sturgis has hit their foul shots tonight. We've got them 6 of 8 compared to 3 of 8 for Coldwater. And there's your 3-point difference.
Well, and one of the goals that Coldwater has every night is try to get to the line 20 times, and Sturgis just did not allow that to happen tonight.
All right.
Good, solid position defense all night long.
1-1.
Tim Kozel can ice the game.
Line left, it's in the air, it's good, and that's it. That's all she wrote, and it's going to be party time in Sturgis. 37-33. Time telling his teammates don't even breathe on anybody in red. 37-33, Coldwater's out of timeouts. The second one spins out, Roby rebounds, midcourt to Morrison. Morrison down the left wing, fires a 3, it's no good. Buzzer sounds, game's over, and the Sturgis Trojans have beaten the Coldwater Cardinals 37-33. The celebration is on here in Sturgis as their students rush the floor. Boy, I thought I saw Brian Kime in the bottom of that pile there. I hope he's all right. And the Sturgis Trojans celebrate a hard-fought victory tonight over the Coldwater Cardinals. 37-33, they hand the Cardinals their first loss of the season. And the Cardinals will have to wait now until next Friday, their last game of the year at home against Albion, to try and wrap up the Twin Valley Conference Championship outright.